Hello coders. Hello. So my name is Akshay, and in today's session I am going to give knowledge on accessibility modifiers. Okay. So for that I am going to create two packages. Okay. Actually I have created one project and I give name it as accessibility modifiers. Okay. So I'm going to create two packages in this in this uh, uh, in this project, and inside the package one I'm going to create two classes like program one. I will give it as I will give one main method here, and I will take another class program 2. Here is also same because we have to do some experiment. I will straight away going to give practically, right? Program 3. Here is also it will be having main. So here we have three classes: program 1, program 2, and program 3. We have three classes, right? So yeah, in C or in C++, we have access specifier. Okay, but in Java we have accessibility modifiers. Okay, so there are four types of accessibility modifiers in Java. First one is private, other one is default, then protected, and fourth one is the public. So there are four types of accessibility modifiers in Java: private, default, protected, and public. Okay, so private accessibility modifier. This private is accessible only within the class. Okay, default is accessible only within the package, means in that section only. If we try to access in this package or in this class, it will not going to access. We cannot access outside the class. Okay, protected modifier is accessible within the class. Okay, and and outside the package only when we extend the class. Okay, that time we can access the protected members, right? And public will be accessible throughout the package. Okay, so straight away we'll see these concepts by using practically, right? So here I'm going to, okay, wait. I need to create some variables. Int a equal to 10, int b equal to 20. Okay, so in sequence we will see these concepts. Okay, firstly we will take private modifiers. We will declare as private, right? Now these both two variables a and b are private variable because we declared these variables by using this private keyword, right? Okay, now we will create uh, will create object of this class. Okay, program 1 p equal to new program 1. New program 1. Okay, so we'll take to sysau statement to print on the console these values. Okay, p dot a. See here another magic is, okay, if that this variable will be this variable is going to be accessed, okay, this variable is will going to be accessible, okay, then you will get here one pop-up screen, okay, this is pop-up or any suggestion screens, okay. So if this variable will be accessed, this or else any methods you have to access, then you will get here some suggestions, right? So here we are having a and b variables, okay. So we can access this variable in this class, right? So I have take here, I will take another sysau statement p dot, here we are having b, right? So I have saved that program, I have saved that class, and now I will run this program, right? Okay, see here 10 and 20 output came on the console, right? Okay, we will experiment on this program, right? We'll take here what we will take, okay, let it be we'll check these variables will be can these variables access in other class, right? We'll check this, okay. So create object program1 p equal to new program1, okay. Okay, then we have to uh, print on the console, right? So yeah, we'll take one sysau statement. See here, there is no suggestions there is no suggestions coming on this window, on this suggestion box, okay. That means we, okay, we'll take here a, okay, and then we'll take another sysau statement for b, okay, variable b. Here um, we have right, we wrote here uh, variable a and variable b, means we are accessing, but here some errors are coming, right? What this error is showing, the field program1 dot a is not visible, right? Okay, um, let's see what will say, change visibility of a to package, otherwise create getter and setter methods, okay. That means, yeah, and another one concept is we can access these private variables or private any method, okay. We cannot declare class or any interface as public as private, right? Every time the class should be public, okay. So yeah, if you want to if you want to access these two variables a and b outside the class, nothing but in program 2, in program 2 class, okay. If you want to access in program 2, that time we need to create some we need to create getter and setter methods for these two variables, then only it will be accessible in other class, okay. So we'll create getter and setter methods in program 1, okay. So here in program 1 there is getter setter methods are generated automatically, because because in Eclipse there are so many built-in functions are there. We can directly just click, mm, we can directly um, create these we can directly use these functions and automatically code will generate, okay. So here uh, getter and setters method are generated automatically, right? So now we'll see these these variable will access or not, okay. So run as Java program, Java application, and here we go. 10 and 20 output is came, right? So what happening here is we have created one object, okay, and we are calling get a. Why get a? So here set function is taking the this integer value, integer b as 20. Here in here at this position, this 20 will come, and it will set for this class, and here 20 will be assigned to b, okay. And then in uh, and here and here b value will be assigned as 20, right? And it same as um, 10 value will be assigned for a, and it will assign to a variable, right? And then it will return 10 value for a variable, right? So okay, I will control z for, okay, wait, I will undo all these things, because we have to perform other activity, we have to perform other operation on these variables also, right? Okay, now private is completed, right? Now we'll see default. How to see how to declare variable as default. If you not mention any keyword, and if you not mention any um, modifier, if you not declare any variable without any keyword, okay, so that variable or that class will going to be default variable or default class, right? Here we have not declared anything, we have not mentioned here anything. That means this int a and this int b is the default modifiers, right? So where default modifiers is accessible, modifiers accessible only within the package, okay. So in package one, that these int a and int b will be accessible in both two classes, right? If we add more classes in package one, then also these modifiers will be accessible in these two, in package one, right? So okay, mm, we'll check it by practically, right? See here again, here some suggestions are came, right? Here p dot a, and again sysout p dot b, right? So in current class also we can access these default variables, right? And outside class nothing but the inside package. Here we go, 10 and 20 output is came, right? So again in program 2 is nothing but the same package, right? Same package here as it is by default, means there is no need to change, okay. So again I will run the program, and here 1020 output came, okay. May now we'll check in program 3. Program 3 is available in another package, right? Here we will check it here. We'll create one object, package package1 equal to new package1, okay. Now what error is coming here? Okay, see here, multiple, okay, yeah, multiple markers at this line. Package 1 cannot be resolved to a type. Package 1 cannot be resolved to a type, means we cannot access these we cannot access this class, these modifiers outside the package, right? Yeah, there is one, uh, okay, no, sorry. Yeah, I have I have typed package one, like, okay, program one, okay, we have to create program one object. We have to create object here. By mistakenly I have typed package name, right? Okay, mistake happens. Yeah, here I have created uh, object. Okay, now we'll take one sysout statement and we'll try to access these variables, right? But here there is no suggestions are coming, right? There is no suggestions are coming for variable a and variable b, because we cannot access these two variables outside the package, right? We can access inside the program 2 as well. We can access these variables in program 2, because program 1 and program 2 both are available in the same package. But program 3 program 3 is available outside the package, means in another package that program is available. That's why we cannot access these default variables outside the package, right? So there are no suggestions are coming. Okay, i will I will take it as I will take here, but here some errors are coming, or compile time errors. Okay, what it's saying: change visibility of a to public. Here clearly saying that whatever the whatever here saying that change visibility of a to public. Here we have declared that variable a as default variable, right? Okay, and it is saying that change that change that visibility to public, means create that variable as public, then only I will give you permission to access in this class. Okay, so yeah, we cannot access these we cannot access default variable, default members outside the package. Only inside the package we can access these members. Okay, so here default also completed, right? Then number came to protected. Here I will declare it as protected int a and protected int b, right? So protected variables or protected members are accessible within the class, okay, within the subclass as well, or or in yeah, outside the pack. Yeah, we can access, we can access the members of we can access protected members outside the class or outside the package only when we need to we need only when we assign the we what only when means what, wait, mm, we can access these protected members outside the class or any subclass, right? Means current class and means in same package, or outside the package, but only when we have declared it as subclass, right? So here it will be accessible, right? So I will run this program, save. Yeah, here output came, right? Here also we will check, we'll run this program here. Yeah, here also output came, but here, yeah, I will take here one two sysout statements. Okay, another one is sysout. Okay, so here I'm going to try to access these two variables a and b, but here no options, no suggestions are coming for a and b because we have not extended that class. There is no, like, okay. So if I extend program 1, okay, then it will give permission to access a and b here. Okay, here we need to create object for program 3. Okay, now we'll check. Okay, here a and b options are came. A and b suggestions are came, right? Because this class is extended from, means this class extending the program one, whatever the members of program a, means in from class a, that will be accessible in program 3, in class 3, right? Okay, we'll see here p dot a, here p dot b. Okay, so I have saved that program and I will run this program again, run a Java application. Okay, see here again 10 and 20 output is came, right? Means if we want to access the protected variables outside the class, that time only we can access these members only when that will be subclass of that accessible class. Okay, so here from class means we are accessing from program 3 that. Okay, so we need to extend whatever the members are protected in program 1, we need to extend that class, right, over here, right? Then we can access these members whatever the protected are there, then we can access easily, right? So yeah, and then last one is the public. Okay, public. Here I have declared these two variables int a and b as a public, right? So public modifier are accessible within the class, within the package, outside the package as well. Means it will accessible throughout the package, throughout the project, right? In access modifiers, we can access in accessibility modifiers project, we can access these two variables throughout this package, right? In any package or in any class we can access these public variables, right? Okay, we'll see it as practically, right? Save this program, and here we go. 10 and 20 output came here. We'll see in program 2. Okay, okay. In program 2 also output came. Now we'll see in program 3. There is no need to extend here now, okay? Because these variables are declared as public. Okay, so save that program, and here p dot a and b suggestions are came or not. Yeah, came. Because p and b because a and b now are public, right? So save that program and run this program as Java application. 10 and 20 output is came, right? So this is very simple accessibility modifiers in Java. So again we'll see. Okay, I will show it as some PPT. Okay, okay. So there are four types of accessibility modifiers in Java: private, default, protected, and public. Right. So what private does means, okay, private modifiers are accessible only within the class. We cannot access private modifiers outside the class, right? If you want to access these modifier, if you want to access these members, private members actually, if you want to access private members outside the class, that time we need to what we need to take some getter setters methods, right? Okay, then only we can access these members outside the class, right? So we can declare method, variable, and constructor as private. So on the method, on the variables means methods we can declare as private, variables and constructor are also we can take it as private, we can declare it as private, right? But class and interface cannot be private. Okay, we cannot we cannot declare class or any interface as private. Okay, otherwise some exceptions will come. Otherwise we'll see. Okay, we cannot declare private as class. What it's saying, remove invalid modifiers. That should be public or default only. Okay, it will not take any protected also, it will not take, right? What it will say, illegal modifier for the class program 1, only public, abstract and final are permitted, right? We can take only public, private and abstract, public and abstract to the classes. Okay, save this program. Okay, these variables declared as those variables declared as private, we can access them by using setter and getter methods, as we saw in that program, right? We first of all we need to declare setter and getter method. Then only we can access those in outside of class, means another class. Okay, so what default is, default modifier is, modifier is accessible within a class. Okay, default modifier is accessible within the class and package. Only inside the package, only inside the package we can we can access the default members. Okay, if we don't use any modifier, it treat as default. As we means we saw that I saw that what but I saw this practically, right? There is no need to if we don't use any modifiers uh, while declaring the what while declaring any variables, that time there is no need to declare any modifier, and it will treat as the default modifier, right? Default variable. Okay, default modifier is declared without any keyword. Okay, we can declare class, variable, and method as default. Okay, everything we have seen practically, right? Okay, so protected modifier accessible within the class, package, and subclasses, right? Protected modifiers are accessible within the we can access protected modifier say in same class, in package, and if you want to um, if you want, yeah, and we can access in subclasses also. We can access protected modifier within the package and outside package through inheritance. If you want to access these members of these protected members, then we need to do means we can access these members, protected member, through the inheritance concepts like extends extend and implements. Okay, right. So protected modifiers applied on the variables, method, and constructor. We can declare variable as protected, method as protected, and constructor also protected. So now public came into the picture. Class, method, variable, constructor declared as public and can be accessible everywhere. We can declare class as public, method as public, variable as public, and constructor as public. We can declare all these things as public. Okay, and when we declared as public, we can access every we can means these variable these members will be accessed everywhere. Okay, so public modifiers can accessible everywhere, like within the class, outside the class, within the package, and outside the package. Okay, here there is no need there is no need uh, of inheritance. Okay, we can access public members easily, uh, only within the class, only within the means we can access throughout the project basically. Okay, so I have create one diagram here to understand these concepts very easily. If we okay, you understand this diagram, there is means you can what you can understand these modifiers easily. Okay, just remember these things. Okay, so private modifier accessible only within the class. Okay, the private modifier will not uh, access within the package, means we cannot access outside the class, right? It will not be accessible in outside the package, and no, it will access only within the class, right? So default modifier will be accessed within the class, within the package itself, means in the package there will be many classes, right? Inside the package, no matter how many classes are there, but it will accessible within all classes throughout only same package. Okay, and yeah, it will accessible only within the class and within the package. Protected uh, protected modifier will be accessible within the class, within the package, and outside the package only through the inheritance concept, right? And public will be accessible within class, within package, outside the package, and like everywhere throughout the class it will be accessible. Okay, So this is what our today's session on the accessibility modifiers. Okay, so I will share these codes and this PPT on the page Code with Akshay. Okay, so we'll meet soon in another session. Okay, so hope you understand these concepts. Okay, and yeah, we'll meet soon in next session. Thank you. Bye bye.